course, notice it does say Fleshrum there, which was in fact the name of the folklore for Chapter 4. So I wonder what that means. Could this room secretly be the inside of Fleshrum, since it can be apparently reconfigured? Probably not. Might actually be a translation thing, considering that I don't think this game was originally in English. On to Keats Chapter 4. Chapter 4, Labyrinth. So, Dr. Lester died before I could hear what I wanted. Oh, I missed that. What's this? Says here, chicken scratch, illegible chicken scratch nonsense. The time has come for me to tell you everything. I'll be waiting for you. Harriet. Harriet. She's finally decided to talk, eh? I'm a cool guy. Do my cool walk. Reporters don't need to run. Reporters got stopped. And Wilde is gone. Over here, too. Good. I hated him. Cecilia, eh? For Samhain, she was always praying so fervently. At night, she set out for the henge. Never came back. Found her before dawn. Never forget the look of terror on her face. 17 years later, there's one thing I still don't understand. Just what did she see that night, deep under the henge? Whatever it was, it stole her smile and her memory. Dark Truths. Find about how Dr. Lester took on Herb as a patient. Okay. So why would someone as sick as Herb be in a place like this in the first place? Really, this clinic is too small to give him treatment. If you're curious, look into what happened when the doctor opened the place. Okay, how do I research that? I'm not gonna tell you. The fairies hated me. What you are seeing now is a cluster of gathered memories. Someone died recently, no? Hence the apparition is at its most vivid. Thank you, exposition elf. Fairy. Sorry. As I'm sure you're aware, your son has a difficult illness. I cannot care for him here. He belongs in the city hospital. I wrote a letter of referral. No, I'm sorry. The clinic simply cannot assume the responsibility caring for your son, assume the responsibility caring for your son entails. Meh. It's the same story with every hospital I go to. No one will treat him. The least I can do is let him live out his last days in a place that he likes. Please, doctor, admit him to your clinic. Don't tell me that, doctor. That's all you want. We cannot take him. I'm sorry. My decision is final. He shall die alone and unloved. Oh, and thought I'd found the perfect place for him. Am I supposed to give up and try the city hospitals again? Mrs. Lester, who's in fact not dead, she's like a daughter to us all. With her mother working in the city, she'll always be herself. Yes, I know, she does seem lonely. I wish there was something we could do for her. But that's life. I suppose her mother can't find work here. She's like a daughter to us all. I believe this would be young Ellen. She works in the city, and so she lives all by herself. Wait. You're not a memory? Cecilia, she's gone. You search for her with me? I have reason to believe she left Doolin to find her mother. It's dangerous outside the village. We have to hurry. It's dangerous inside the village. You know, people died in there. So lonely, so troubled. I'm worried sick. I can't quite reach my shoe to change it. Can't tie laces. Need something big. Think bigger. More IDs. So many more IDs. Wonder where Cecilia could possibly be. Perhaps in the next area with people to talk to? This game is awfully predictable. Looking for where the next step in the quest is? It's probably in the next area with people to talk to. I have no time for you, Mr. Underwater Dragon. Hey, I haven't gotten one of those before. And it's a Kraken! Ah, yes. Unleash the Kraken. Let's see here. Strategy was shoot it out of the sky and then burn it. Roasted. Ah! I guess the downside was range. Oh. See if I have more luck with the Hinky Pinky here. Punch him real good. Keep punching him. He actually just walked around. Come on. Give me your soul. Oh boy. This is way too bad. There we go. Unleash the Kraken! Actually, that seems quite useful. Just continuous area of effect cold. Quite useful indeed. But not a lot of karma release opportunities, apparently. He's just too good to start with, you see. Just too good. Play the intense battle music for the green gloppy guy. Huh. Hey, Irvin Cecilia. Here, have a look at this book. I'll read it to you. Okay. Scarecrow. It's really cute. You like it? Yeah. I wish Scarecrow was real, though. Yeah. Looks like Dr. Lester's coming for us. Come on, let's go back. Oh, I must be worried. Okay, Herb. Whatever you say. Just like real children. See, he left so that he could be there for Cecilia. Poor girl. She's been so sad since her mother left the village. Herb saw that right away and wanted to cheer her up. He's such a good boy. Thanks to him, Cecilia has brightened up considerably. Bless her. There is much that needs to be done here. You and I may need to reconsider our future plans, I'm afraid. You mean? Yes. I think we should admit her to the clinic. Of course. If you're against it, my dear, your wishes come first. You hesitated because you were worried about what I would say. Honestly, sometimes I don't think you understand me at all. I've been waiting for you to admit the boy. Actually done all the preparations. Working without my notice? Oh, have you divorced? This photograph was taken when we first took her under our wing at the clinic. Wait, doesn't Ellen have that? Those were the days. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never. Oh, why did something have to happen? Ultimately, it led you to close the clinic. Perhaps admitting her was not the wisest choice. Silly. Of course it was. We'd welcome him back with open arms, if only we could. He's dead now, you see. Also, here's this picture book of a mystical land. Do you want it? So why did they admit Herb? Well, because they were really nice people and it made Cecilia feel better. I don't need any favors. So screw off. So how's that big empty house going for you, Mrs. Lester? We need to hear this from Harriet. The details of just what happened 17 years ago. If she knows, she is the only one who can know. Not to worry. I'll ask her about it. He has in fact met Harriet. On multiple occasions. I asked Ellen if she'd gone to the Forgotten Palace. and get me some medicine. Medicine? There's no medicine. What's medicine for? Answer me, little girl. I hope she gets back soon. It would really suck if there were no actual medicine for my uncle. She wouldn't do that, right? Huh. Not here. Well, I guess he wouldn't mind if I steal some of his stuff while he's gone. Hey, O'Connell, do you mind if I steal your stuff? Decided to believe you about this travel to other realms. No, that's not it. I don't like talking to you anymore. Indeed, I don't feel like talking to you. You're a bore, a tremendous bore, I say. Yes. I hear the Skylar O'Connell asked Ellen to do something. What has he been searching for in this village for so long? It can't be the scientific study he claims it is. Must be a woman. That's why he wants to know who the hag is. He can't say it openly, since everyone thinks she's a murderer. The serial killer hiding in this village seems to be a woman. So O'Connell is looking for a woman who went missing in the village. Didn't the woman come for the purpose of scientific studies? If that's the case, then O'Connell would be innocent. Are we even really sure that O'Connell is actually a scholar? All this time, he's been looking for someone who went missing. Imposter scholar? Ha, impossible. He has that scholarly paper on his wall. And you know it's important because it's from a clown university. And clowns don't lie. Finally ready to talk. I'm all ears. She's dead, isn't she? Even the dead refuse to speak of Samhain and the innocent that haunts this day. And now, the truth. Dead. Damn. Let me get my fingerprints all over the body. Strangled. Carried out with an ordinary string. Could be anyone. How do you know it was carried out with an ordinary string? And no, it couldn't be anyone. It has to be someone strong enough to actually strangle someone to death. What ungodly timing. Perhaps she sensed danger and called me. Harriet and Dr. Lester are dead. A person with direct knowledge is gone. Except Mrs. Lester, who seems to know nothing for some reason. I must inform the villagers. Let's see how they react. Hey, I made a corpse in Harriet's house. You're gonna be the #1 suspect, Keats. My God! How could this... Has the hag struck again? Just who is this hag? It's not any one of us gathered here. Did she hide in the church, beneath the henge? Possible. No one can get beneath the henge. I imagine that there is a way. The church is safe. I saw it for myself. Then why not gather in the church? It's better than being alone. Sounds like a good idea. This call is for an interview with the dead. Anyone seen a memento of Harriet's? That doesn't sound suspicious. The body has already been taken. I stay here. Taken by whom? No one lives in this village except for the people who we were all worried. What are you looking for? She was very interested in the henge, too. What's this? What's this? There's white things in the air. This thing looks really old. Why doesn't Ellen have that? What is this? What is this? A burial artifact of the forebearers. They say it was used to give one's own life to a high-ranking priestess. Talk about working yourself to death for your boss. Heyo! But it looks like it's made out of brass. Dat brass. They used brass about 500 years ago, didn't they? You sure it isn't a fake? Quite the scholar, aren't you? This isn't the only oddity I've discovered. We find things like this in ancient ruins from time to time. Anachronisms galore. Well, enough storytelling for now. So, what are we going to do next? I'll take that. I have an idea as to how to use it. First, I'll stab myself to death, and then... No, that's a terrible plan. This medallion is probably Harriet's memento. Oh, let's go see what the villagers have to say. I'm sure they just have wonderful things to tell me. Medallion is proof that shows you are allowed to enter the divine sanctum, given by a high priestess, leader of the ancient tribes. Why does Harriet have it? Why is a memento? Who knows? But hey, at least we don't have to draw two pictures, because we can use the same one for both characters. If it's the hag that O'Connell's after, then why on earth would she be in hiding? Yes, even if the hag really exists, then why would she be here? To kill someone? Or for something else? Or maybe, could the hag be one of the villagers? Well, let's see here. Of all the female villagers, there's you, Mrs. Lester, and a little girl. Seeing as how none of you actually look like the hag, there can't be anywhere left for that hag to hide. She could literally be holed up in one of the houses around here. People probably wouldn't even notice. Yeah, it's a fine TV. It'd be a shame if I were to take it. Oh, Harriet. Who could have... Why were you killed? I remember her as such a delicate person. Yeah, that's right. She'd given up on what she was looking for. She told me that the other day. She asked me to take her to Ryan, the lighthouse keeper's grave. Did you see the portal to Warcadia? What? Nothing. I remember such a sad person. Only that accident had never occurred. I don't think we ever actually find out what the accident is. Huh. So, Harriet's been killed. Feel sorry for her. She didn't deserve that. No one knows about the past. The old ones are all dead. Nothing else should happen now. Well, nothing should happen. How would you know that? Are you the killer? Here, Put on this flowing cloak and see if you can look like a woman.
Oh, I'm tired.
Excellent bit of voice acting there. Truly fantastic. Oh, I'm tired. Really tired. Yeah, tired. Sometimes you gotta go where everyone knows your name. Somehow, mystically, despite the fact that they're all ghosts. The hag is a terrifying witch, said to have always lived here. But she doesn't really exist. I'm sure it's just a case of various bad things that happen being attributed to her. Maybe even I could have been responsible for the legend. Hag is not a half-life, so she must be a human. I thought you just said she didn't exist. Haven't seen Frizzy. Wonder where she's gone. Looks like she must be in love with someone. Jimmy isn't here either. I bet he went out to Frizzy. Dig it, Bone Daddy. I'm so worried about Ellen that I keep coming to the village. The Fairy Lord is going to get serious about dealing with Levine. Fairy Lord's going to repeat the same thing again. Squirrel, I'm worried about Charlotte. Squirrel, at night we always play together. Squirrel, because at night Charlotte visits the Netherworld. Squirrel, that's dangerous. No, he just needs a playmate. Jimmy was saying that he had a favor to ask her. So he's finally decided to ask. There's a reason why neither Frizzy nor Jimmy are here. They're making sweet, sweet love. Unfortunately, I cannot do the quests thing. I don't feel like going back to that awful, awful quest that I had. Which means that it's time to go to the henge. Stonehenge. Where the demons dwell. Show me the spotlight again. Stop us aging. Oh, that's kind of depressing. She was worried about aging. I don't understand. She's worried about getting old, and she wanted to be in the spotlight because she was an actress. It's not that hard, Keats.
at fortune while disregarding death.
Hopefully no one's looking outside their window and seeing the giant glowing portal. What is this place? This is the Endless Corridor. The world was created by absorbing living people's thoughts on death. This corridor here is made from the notions of modern people. What is death? What happens after death? These are questions of the living that cannot be answered. The endless corridor here was born from such questions. This place has become our home base. We are talking more than we usually do. Anyway, up to see Harriet. Please be careful. This corridor is different from other realms. It's quite endless, you see. The fairies are after Levine. Moments! We don't know where she is. So this corridor is our home base. Then why don't you know where she is if it's your home base? I see. The folklore in this place must be protected. Must be protected. I better go beat it up. Seriously. Must be protected, and Keats will, of course, beat the heck out of it. Well, you can solve things. And stop forest fires, but also solve things. You don't know where Levine is. And the others won't find her easily. Only you can solve things. For decades, Levine and Blah used this place as a base while they traveled in other worlds. It is too dangerous now. Owen is too strong. With arms wide open. What have you got to say? Beyond this point is not just any old maze. But don't worry, someone knows a shortcut. The hinge is a clock. The keeper of time also knows the way out. How may I enlighten you, my friend? And this point is not... Okay, I've already heard that. Everett's clock is not stopped by rain or by the wind. And on cold days, it can be frozen in place. Beyond here is just a maze. But get rid of someone in the way and a path will open. What is a self? What's the meaning of life? Thoughts of modernity caused people to dwell on hardship, created this endless corridor. It is the manifestation of your ennui. You bunch of losers. is. Creation of the Sun God's sword. Unsheath itself to defeat enemies. There's danger. Short range non-elemental combo attack. Respectively for right range. Wide range combo attack. Short range slash. Keeper of Time. Timekeeper. Stop that clock, man. Ah. I can't exit that attack very quickly, though. That's the problem. Take him out.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap for me. Come with me and you are going to like it. Girly Burly. Garily Barely frightens people by appearing as a hazy, glowing figure in the darkness, wandering around and looks for its missing head. Well, that's horrifying. You're new. Sorry, I must be going. Follow you, clock man. Can't get away. him down, Clockman. Okay, now I need something big. Oh! Well, that's scary. Ow. Suck you up. Come on.
Not bad at all.
Drop weights. Okay, that was weird. A mysterious door. I better go through it right away. Another door, huh? Another door is the question. What a drag. You again? Wait, where's my little sweetie? I want my sweetie! Calm down. Perhaps I can arrange it. You talking about Ellen? You know her? In fact, I do. I'll send her over if you do me a favor. Fine then. Go on, spit it out. May I have a word with Harriet? Can you find her? That was the shortest quest to find a dead person ever. Oh, I have to go. What did you see in the church 17 years ago on the night of Samhain? Herv, dead, with Dr. Lester standing next to him. Herv never was a healthy lad. Supposedly had only a year to live. But still, he wasn't so ill as to die that suddenly. Was it Herv's body in that photo you took? Couldn't tell from the photo, but it was a frightening photo for you, since you'd been there. That's not all. On that day, Cecilia was there too, covered in blood. Herv's friend, the one who can see fairies. You should have photographed that. I was too afraid. Couldn't bear to watch any longer. Cecilia, gravely wounded, and Herv lying dead. In the end, Herv dies and Cecilia is saved. I think I can guess what happened there. Cecilia could see fairies. She prayed to them, so had their protection. Oh, come on now. There's no such thing. Not in the human world, at least. I wanted their protection, too. I tried to ask her about it, but Ryan stopped me. So that's when the doctor's photo was ripped? In the end, it was Ryan who went to see Cecilia. Just after that, was Ryan who was killed. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. You really are attached to those fairies. Following an accident, I had to give up on acting. I had plenty of money. So many people came forth to try to comfort me. I ended up into the occults, listening to a fortune teller. Then came to this village, as I'd heard fairies exist there. Yep, that sounds familiar. The world actually exists in Newland. But what's all this about fairies? Cecilia's the one who holds the key to all this. She was supposed to have been dead for a long time, but she wasn't. Please, Keats, protect her. Who? Me? You know where Cecilia is. Yes, you do. I wish that I could somehow make reparations for my failures, but I need your help. She didn't transform into Mimoisy. And also, everyone's gone. Oh, time to leave then. Just like a real bar, once everyone leaves, it's time to get out. Essentially, living can be a frightening thing. The ancients used myth to help overcome that fear. We moderns use materialism. It is fear that drives our civilization. Not yours, because you're not really a person. Hey, you ever get that feeling of deja vu? Eh, probably nothing. We've done our best to stop the fairies' plans. This fairy lord is too powerful. Despite appearances, Reen has been in the Netherworld longer than the fairy lord. She is ancient beyond measure. The room this way contains a contraption. The folk is the key. Find the folk with the light bulb on its head and absorb it first. If you succeed, the next door will appear. Find the folk with the best ideas and eat it. That's all, Keats. Ah, blank. Blank. Blankety blankety blank. ice in your eyes, stone to block the punches. Not quite sure on the thing, but you gotta do something to open the mouth. And then you slice the heart, but good. You get that feeling of deja vu? Probably nothing. Queenie's lucky to have you on her side. If it wasn't for you, there'd be nothing to stop the Fairy Lord's plan. Continue beyond this point to learn the being's true form. She is also connected to the secrets of the village henge. Gallic brought you into this knowing that that was the case. Her true form! The room this way contains a contraption, the key is the light bulb folk. This time you must absorb that one last. Go and scatter the folks without light bulbs. The going is slow. Returning takes but an instant. You make a mistake, start again. Pass through the second corridor with the path leading deeper itself from open by itself. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it gets. Don't forget that if you find yourself in trouble, potential portals will cover. You're in the 4th chapter. You should probably know this by now, but just in case you're stupid. Well, that is a lot of moves. Ah!
Not bad at all.
One down. So many more to go. Run away from the small boat. Well, let's call a do-over on that one. Oh! That hurt bad. got an idea. I'll hit him harder. That time, succeeded. Rolling Stones. Let's see here. What slash do I got? Ah, you missed. You didn't miss that time. Nom 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 nom. Come on. Just want to swallow your soul.
That's a wrap.
Save. I get that feeling of deja vu. Probably nothing. So, how do you like my home? Well, it looks like the inside of a mucus glue volcano. Yeah, what a place you have here. I'm not mad about all these fairies walking around like they own the place. In the end, I'm doing the same thing, so who am I to talk? They ever try to hurt you? Not that I'm really worried about or anything. If they do, they'll soon learn what a big mistake they've made. By the by, I have a request. Such formality. This place is blocked by a massive spiritual energy. It has materialized as Mimoisi. And what you're asking me is... well, you should know whose memory it is. You're in trouble too, but you can't proceed, I imagine. Personally, I don't care about the folklore. But Keats, It's your destiny to travel to Netherworld Core. Not that I'm not interested. Why this all of a sudden? Your curiosity never fails to win you over, regardless of what you say at first. But it's all just a way to keep yourself distracted from learning more about yourself. As if you would know anything about it. No point in me going on. You don't believe me anyway. Go to the core. See for yourself. Those cursed fairies. You have to get lost in the place forever. Shall give you the wisdom you require to find your path. The folklore in this endless corridor is a living room called Fleshrum. No matter what you do, it grits its teeth and bears anything inflicted on it. If you give it a good shake, maybe you'll surprise it to death. Various contraptions help make the folk you use stronger. For example, by using the same folk to defeat a number of other folks. The area this way is our home base. We cannot easily pass through it. This place is a special link to the henge in the village. We all have our weak points. It's the secrets we'd rather keep to ourselves. Even a mighty folklore has no Achilles heel. And conveniently, they're all written down in picture books. If the Fairy Lord makes it to the Netherworld Core, you'll be able to reset the Netherworld. You would then return to the age of ancient myth, a simpler era. Would that be a problem? Certainly wouldn't be for me. You should talk to Levine. He's the one who first changed the settings of the Netherworld Core. Okay, I wonder if she'll have anything new to say now. No. Noisy shudders when it needs a memory that frightens it. Waves propagate in the vicinity, making passage difficult. Noisy prevents people from advancing past that point. To expunge it, the person causing the disruption must overcome his fears. And pop! Ooh, a letter. What the? Can't go any further. Just like Levine said. It was a letter. It's addressed to Dr. Lester. Why am I so frightened of this thing? Wait, it isn't me. Someone else's fear is it's moving through me. Dr. Mrs. Lester about this? Padfoot! Why, yes, I will use some yellow dust. Five IDs or 10 warm tree nuts. I think this is the larger version of those guys. Something that would roughly follow what Dylan's setup is. So I'm not that far away from having all the dudes. I've never seen anything as powerful as that. Surely you can guess whose fear that was. No, I can't. Don't call me Shirley. Can you see the shuddering Memoisy? Can't go any further. You must return to the village and ease the fear. Then the Memoisy will disappear. How do you know that? Does it happen often? If it happens often, then why do you say it's the most powerful thing you've ever seen? You can't fight the boss. You have to see the more story first. Oh, Keats. Didn't see you appear out of nowhere there. Where have you been? Everyone has gathered at the church. By the way, you seen Ellen? She disappears from time to time. Don't worry about it. Yes, quite. Well, apparently not everyone gathered at the church, because here's the old bartender. Solve the mystery of the letter to go to the location indicated. There's a letter here for you. For some reason, there's no return address. Any idea who it's from? Anyway, here it is. I would tell you who it's from, except for there's no return address, so I need to read it to figure it out. I'm going to read it in the endless corridor because I think that it'll make it creepier. Follow your own footsteps in the endless corridor. I don't know what that means.
Not bad at all.
We have all of the is now. And so you notice how that pathway just takes it into nothingness? Yeah, I noticed that. your own footsteps. Does that mean leave out the door you came in? I am not back here. Better circle back. Okay. Deeper and deeper we go. Okay, so apparently this guy's first. No, that was the wrong one. Okay, so now let's try the follow your footsteps again. No, that didn't work at all either. Okay, in. And then a light bulb, there's a Ludwig stone guy, and a light bulb. That was the order that I encountered them. Back here again. Light bulb. Stone guy. Ninja. Stone guy. And then presumably so light stone, ninja stone, light. So that should be the correct order. Now the question is, do I go back the direction I started, or do I go back the new direction? The new direction, apparently. Oh, it's you. So you solved the riddle, eh? Well, what do you think? A lot of fun, huh? It was too easy for you. I'm tired of playing my pranks on everyone at the pub. Far more fun. Don't worry, I'll give you something for your effort. It was the pub. I have a package for you. What am I, the post office? It's a bunch of dust. Don't snort it all at once. You still here, O'Connell? Oh, yes. I'm just, smoking a little wacky tobacco here. It's fine. You know anything about a letter addressed to Dr. Lester? With no sender listed. Was dated January 1st, 1990. January 31st. How do you know about it? That letter is why I'm stuck now. I still have the letter. This one, isn't it? It's a letter from Ingrid, Cecilia's mother, telling her that she died. I've never shown this letter to anyone. I suppose that enough time has elapsed now. Dear Dr. Lester, I'm writing to inform you that Cecilia passed on the other day. I thank you for your support. Well, yeah, shows a lot of grieving right there. Your brother dies and that's all she has to say? Look at the handwriting. How her hands were shaking. She was probably in shock. Couldn't write a full letter. Cecilia isn't dead. I suppose this letter could be a fake? Do you mean to tell me that you knew? So, you mean... Yes, let's all go for the revelation again. Speak of the devil. We missed you. I'm not the devil. This time Harriet was murdered while you were gone. Harriet too? When will this stop? This pattern, I've seen it before. To the door, and the horrors follow. That's it. I went through that door long, long ago. Finally putting things together, Ellen. You, Ellen, are Cecilia. Your mother claimed that you were dead. Keats, you knew all the time? My past, it's all coming back. My life was overshadowed by an obscure fear. But only now is that fear coming into focus. I must know my roots. Do I dare unmask the horrors of my past? The decision is yours, but I must say, it's only natural to seek the truth. You need time to think, or speak to someone who knew young Cecilia. Meanwhile, I'll go out on my own and do something interesting. Surely Ellen will acknowledge her own past. So if she can overcome this fear, then the Lemoyson will just disappear. I hear you glowing over there, Portal, but I am busy doing quests. Swear, Hank, we play with Charlotte at night. Swear, she just needs a playmate. Here's available quests. Does he fancy someone? Let's find out who. Be endlessly nosy. It's the correct answer. It seems that Frizzy has a crush on someone. Jimmy is so jealous. Why don't you go and calm him down? Jimmy? You mean the fat one? Ah, poor thing. He's in the endless corridor. Search there for him. It could be a problem, though, as it is, well, endless. She's going to pour her heart out to the one she loves. I followed her out of concern. No, I feel like such a snoop. Was a lucky individual. Don't ask me. Looking for a fur bag. He should be here somewhere. Up this way, I'd wager. It's hard to find, so we gotta look out. Frizz's love. She falls hard. Jimmy should leave it. You're his mate, tell him. You tell him. I'm just the old bone did it. Why does Frizzy have to be in love with someone else? I don't care. Just leave me alone. Alright, see you later. Wait! Make up your mind. Actually, would you do me a teensy-weensy favor? I just want to know who Frizzy's falling for. Can you find out his name? Maybe I can make myself more like him, and then I can woo her. It's always such a pain in the butt to get around this place. No time for chat. Hey, little mouse man. He's planning to summon her beloved to the audience hall. Who's her beloved? She said he has horns. Horns? She can't be Jimmy. Nah. Aye, but she does. Who else would it be? He's always had tasting men. Oh, look, here comes the fella now. He's romantic music. Frizzy's affection has horns, which means me? No, that's not possible. Oh, just make a move. If you got to lose. Well, now that you mentioned it, I'm the only one entered one here. So it is me. I know it's Frizzy planning to summon her beloved to the audience hall. Hey, what a coincidence. That's where I'm going, I think. You don't remember? Maybe it's destiny. Maybe Frizzy called me here. Audience all, here I come. How embarrassing. Well, I can't give up. Me too. What? I'm in love with you. What? You? Don't make me laugh, you lousy pig. But what do you mean by horns? It wasn't you. The deer? So it was you. Stay out of this, you speckled monkey. You said it couldn't be any worse, right? You still hope? You told me that it would be me, right? Sorry, mate. That was only kind of funny. What? How could Frizzy fawn over a stag and not me? Ah, buck up, Jimmy. Keats made a pun! He made a pun! Oh. Here you were nice to me, so you can have this. No, I'm not doing either of those. Which means it's back to the corridor. Open the door to hell. The Moisey has been extinguished. It's formed from Alan's fear. Why there? The answer to this lies in the deepest reaches of the eternal cord in this corridor. It's on the henge. I could be in there somewhere. That's a coincidence. Is it? To defeat the folklore, my Ellen was afraid to go beyond there. Let's be honest with what's beneath the henge. Exactly. That's perfect. Looking for a murderer there myself. Moisey shudders when it hits a memory that frightens it. Waves propagate in the vicinity, making travel difficult. Moisey prevents people from advancing past this point. I think we should blah 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 blah. You'll notice that past that door does not appear to be Fleshrum. Yet, past that door, I fight with Fleshrum. I had the feeling that there was plans for Fleshrum that never really panned out. I need to put mud in his eye. That's the Earth guy, and then cut. So let's see how it goes. Oh yeah. Still as creepy as ever. Ugh. And then I need to pop it like a bad zip. And then shred that heart. Open up, let the sun shine in. Dang it. Walls are trying to punch me. I shall punch them. You can't take me, walls. I'm too powerful for you. I'm not gonna get Monty Python this time. Do a little open heart surgery. I've got you deep in the heart of me. Wait, oh, that's dumb. Ooh, nasty. Well, I got to the heart of the matter now, but... Hey, this isn't where I was. What? Why here? guess it's better than over there. What is this place? Just like the henge in the village. This is our home. This is our home, created by Levine's thoughts. You know how to open this? You need to make an offering of a medallion. I already did, in the ruins up above. Now that you have passed to another world, the medallion has metamorphosized. In ancient times, it was with the messenger's promise, we're able to go inside the dome this way. Sir Keats, you must hurry. Offer the medallion at the stone pedestal. It should have metamorphosized, having received the blessing of the High Priestess Levine. Once again, there's a story problem in the fact that both Ellen and Keats fight the same folklore and uncover the same thing. And it doesn't make any sense. Seems like only one should be able to do that. How could something like this happen? Something so barbaric. You ancient ones and your silly Lamoises. Having learned the secrets of death, they no longer feared it. That is why they fought on and on. I see anything different now? No, I don't. Which means down the hole I go. This land is the place we call our home. No messengers have ever made it this far. Ellen is really amazing, what power she has. She has the potential to become as powerful as the High Priestess of the Ancients. She must be the one to defeat Baral, the evil eye who protects the entrance to the core, and reach the Twin Trees. Gonna let you in on a secret. There's gonna be a fight with Baral, and it's going to be very disappointing. Keep it under your hat. I can't believe that humans like that would take over the real world. We'll need to change things here. The secret of death is not maintained. The humans will engage in slaughter. Oh yeah, because not knowing that there's an afterlife, yeah, that has kept people from killing each other, you know. Levine is our treasure. We can't let her fall into their hands. You must protect her. You must hide her in the sanctuary. Ah, Levine, please go safely to the Twin Trees. You must change the real world. 10,000 years ago. Nobody knows why they were there, or what they were doing. And now, you must return to the village. What is this place? Well, that you created, you say. This is my home. We were the original natives of the Earth. We were destroyed by the humans who came after us. I am one of the last messengers. Long ago, ancestors of humans mingled with our clan and shared knowledge of the Netherworld. Those humans who knew of the Netherworld neglected their lives in their own world, and continued with their wars and massacres, almost as if they were welcoming death. And so, after a time, our tribes were wiped out by the humans. I was protected by friends, escaped to the Netherworld. 5,000 years ago, I was in the Netherworld core. I thrust my spear into one of the Twin Trees, and so that humans would not repeat the same mistake. What are the Twin Trees? It is they that created the bond between souls in the Netherworld and the real world. It is because they exist in the Netherworld is affected by the real world. The thrust of my spear reduced the effect of your world to a minimum. As a result of that, humans lost their ability to live without fearing death. They created their current civilization as a way to conquer their own weakness. Even under the yoke of fear or death, humans develop their reason and compassion. They are not there yet, but they are close. I know that a world filled with benevolence is at hand. You're expecting humans to bring that about? Humans took my tribe from me. I do not blame them. Your plan of waiting for humanity to become benevolent and wonderful is going to fail. Let us meet again in the next round. Now, with your pardon, I shall excuse myself. Come on, through the door. Let's see what's on the other side. No, we're gonna have the fairies first. Humans viewed their lives through the paradigm of mortality. For generations, they have created legacies affirming their existence. The ephemerality of life makes it precious. Our people, in contrast, were accused of peace and death and created nothing. Our only mortal men are driven to create things eternal. Peace and death. That was a mouthful. Keats. Yeah, I ask. How is the world now? Not bad. We are immature, for certain. But and when we do, we feel alive. Our vitalities feel better. Levine, what you did long ago was not wrong. Excuse me. Please allow me to greet my guests. Go to the village. I'll go over the top. I'll chew as much scenery as I want. Back here again, huh? I wonder if the hen in the village can be opened like the one in this corridor. Just have to go and see. The hag might be there. I don't need any favors. So do I go there during the day or at night? I wonder. Have you seen Ellen? Medallion. It's changing. I can't believe it. Just like the legends. What? Been allowed into the Divine Sanctuary? No, just a chemical reaction on its metallic surface. It's an amazing device, but a spiritual one. If you look more closely into it. These ancient tribes have a civilization far more advanced than you imagine. Yes, because there was a process that turns brass into silver. Yeah. Just ordinary ruins when I come in the day. But at night, the party begins. Looks like Ellen and O'Connell will be searching the henge. They say they found a way in. Looks like the hag was definitely there after Samhain. That doesn't necessarily mean that's who the scholar is looking for. You worked out how to get in the henge too? Maybe I have. You're being very evasive. Maybe I'm not. Yes, you are. Yeah, I am. Hey, Harriet, are you home? Oh, wait. I forgot. I mean, he really wouldn't mind if I just took it for a little while, pawned it. Yeah, I need the money. Magazine's failing, right? You're going beneath the henge. Isn't it dangerous? You're going beneath the henge. Isn't it dangerous? Ugh. Let's come back at night and be done with this chapter. Nope, no new quests. No new quests means that it's time to end this. Say, Ellen, did you notice that giant portal as we were going to the henge? No? Okay. Open Sesame! Huh. I feel like I've been here before. Oh, right, because I have. To find the hag hiding here. Oh, what's this? A knife that was used against Dr. Lester. The hag has been here recently. What's this? Ellen. Could she be the next target? Or is she part of the mystery? Back to Fleshram. Marriage has been killed in the murder. The mystery of 17-year-old murder seems to be plunging deeper into darkness. Which means the next chapter for both these characters is chapter 5, in which all hell breaks loose, because we go to Hellworlds, and things really start to heat up. But you shall see when that happens. So until then, we shall see you all next time.